Alright, we're in week 2. Let me show you what I've learnt. First up, cue points. Cue points are like bookmarks on your tracks. There are 2 types of cue points. We got memory cues, which are these little triangles at the top. Those are controlled by this cue loop thing. And then there are hot cues, which are these squares, which are controlled by these performance pads down here. I don't really know the difference, but they kind of do the same thing basically. So say you load up a song and you want to get to a certain point on the track really quick, you can put these cue points down. So say you want to get to that second triangle, you just use the left and right buttons on this cue to go to it. So it instantly goes to that part of the track. With hot cues, it's the same, but you're pressing the performance pads. But when you press it, it instantly plays the song. People also use them as indicators on when to mix in and mix out. Next is EQ mixing. So instead of using the volume fader to bring in and out a track, like so, if you put all the EQs to 0, it's basically at 0 volume. And then you can use the individual EQ to bring out certain parts of the track up. And same with bringing the track down. That's really important, especially when both songs have really heavy bass and you're trying to mix both songs in together and you don't want the basses to clash. Next up was how to use effects while mixing. So first up you have your filter effects here with this knob, and then you also have this other effects section on the side. On the decks that we're practicing on, all the controls of the effects would be right here. But on this entry level one, some of the controls are here. For things like changing what effect is on the filter, you'd have to change it through this effects section up here. Here's a list of some of the effects you can put on. I mainly use echo and reverb, but I haven't really played around with what this other stuff is. Let's see what this does. So I got the effects selected. I'm gonna play the song. Press that to turn it on. I'll make sure it's on channel 2. So it sounds like it just does some weird wavy effect thing. You can do, I don't know, you can get creative and think of what to do there. And that's basically what we learned in week 2. Pretty simple stuff, but there's a lot of things there that you can get really creative with.